In August of 1227, the most feared man in the world died. He had conquered more territory than anyone in history.
An empire stretching from the Pacific Ocean to the gates of Europe. Cities that defied him were erased. Entire populations vanished.
And yet, when Genghis Khan died, his own people made sure the world would never know where they laid him to rest. 800 years later, we still haven't found it. This is the story of history's most successful disappearing act, and why some people don't want it solved. Before he was Genghis Khan, he was a boy named Temujin, born around 1160 into a world of warring nomadic clans. His father was poisoned by rivals when Temujin was still a child, leaving his family destitute and hunted.
Temujin did something almost no one in Mongol history had managed.
From that beginning, Temujin united the fractured tribes of the steppe under a single banner and was proclaimed universal ruler, Genghis Khan. What followed was the fastest, most violent territorial expansion in recorded history.
Within decades, the Mongol Empire stretched further than Rome ever had.
Engulfing northern China, Central Asia, Persia, and pushing into Eastern Europe.
By the time of his death, Genghis Khan ruled the largest contiguous land empire the world has ever seen. And then, campaigning against the Western Xia in what is now northwestern China, he died, likely from injuries sustained falling from his horse or from wounds taken in battle. He was around 67 years old. What happened next would become one of history's most enduring unsolved mysteries.
According to Mongol tradition, Genghis Khan asked to be buried without a monument, without markings.
Without any sign that would let future generations or enemies find his grave. His army allegedly kept his death itself a secret during the journey home, afraid that news of his passing could ignite rebellion across the empire. The legends about what happened next have grown more elaborate with every retelling.
Legends say the funeral escort killed everyone they encountered on the road home, and that 1,000 horses trampled the burial site until no trace remained.
A later, more dramatic version, repeated for centuries and still circulating on social media today, claims that over 2,000 people were executed after the funeral, and that even their executioners then took their own lives to erase the last living memory of the tomb's location. It's important to be honest about this part of the story.
But fact-checkers have found no solid historical evidence for this.
The mass execution version of the legend. It appears to be an exaggerated evolution of a much older claim, one written down by the Venetian traveler Marco Polo decades after Genghis Khan's death, describing a Mongol funeral custom of killing those who crossed the procession's path. Polo never claimed to have witnessed it himself. What we do know for certain is stranger, and in some ways more remarkable. Even by the late 1200s, less than a lifetime after Genghis Khan died, Marco Polo reported that the Mongols themselves no longer knew where their founder was buried. The secret had worked.
Most historians believe the answer lies on one mountain, Burkhan Khaldun, in Mongolia's Khenti range.
It isn't a random guess. As a young man, long before he was Khan, Temujin hid on this mountain to escape enemies who wanted him dead. According to Mongolia's oldest surviving chronicle, The Secret History of the Mongols, he later spoke of the mountain with something close to reverence, vowing that he and his descendants would honor it for generations to come. So when Genghis Khan died, it's believed his body was carried back to the place that had once saved his life. But here's the problem for anyone hoping to find it. Burkhan Khaldun isn't just remote, it's forbidden.
For centuries, the mountain and the land around it were designated the Ich-Khorig, the Great Forbidden Zone, patrolled first by imperial guards, later by the Mongolian military. Entry, hunting, logging, even road building was banned. Today, it's protected as a wildlife conservation area, and permission to enter is almost never granted, even to scientists. That hasn't stopped people from trying to look without setting foot on it. In 2015 and 2016, French researchers used drones to scan the mountain summit without disturbing the ground. What they found was intriguing. A 250-meter-long earthen structure that appeared to be human-made, its shape resembling the tombs built for Chinese emperors of the era. Was it Genghis Khan's tomb? No one can say for certain, without digging, which almost no one believes should happen. It's impossible to know what, if anything, lies beneath it. A separate effort went even further outside the box. In 2015, a University of California researcher invited the public to help search using satellite imagery from home. Tens of thousands of volunteers combed through pictures of the Mongolian landscape, tagging anything that looked man-made. The project identified over 50 sites worth investigating further. None of them have been confirmed as the tomb.
Here's the twist most documentaries leave out. It isn't just that the tomb hasn't been found, it's that many Mongolians don't want it to be.
Genghis Khan isn't just a historical figure in Mongolia. He's a national symbol, appearing on currency, statues, and everyday products.
For many, disturbing his resting place would be a profound act of disrespect, regardless of what science might learn from it.
There's also something deeper in the old belief system here. In traditional Mongol spirituality, a powerful person's spirit doesn't simply vanish at death. It can still shape the world of the living. Disturbing a burial site wasn't just archaeologically reckless, it was spiritually dangerous. That's part of why, even when a 1980s Mongolian-led excavation near Genghis Khan's birthplace showed early promise, it was shut down, not by lack of funding, but by public protest, amid the political upheaval of Mongolia's break from Soviet influence. So the mountain remains exactly as it has for 8 centuries, watched, protected, and unopened.
Most ancient mysteries easily crack. Tombs get found, codes get broken. Time, usually, wins. Genghis Khan may be the exception, not because no one has looked hard enough. Governments, universities, and thousands of citizen volunteers around the world have tried. But because the secrecy itself may have been the point.
A final, deliberate act by a man who spent his life making sure nothing escaped his control, including, in the end, his own resting place. 800 years after his death, the conqueror of half the known world remains in the one place that mattered most to him, completely unconquered.
If you love digging into history's biggest mysteries, hit subscribe to Mysteries of Time. We drop a new one every week.